All right, I got a kind of an oddball eclectic group of men's fragrances to go over. This will be a first impressions. I'll quickly go over the notes and give a rating from 1 to 10. Like I said, these kind of mixed up here. They're not really like, none of them coincides with the other one, but it makes for kind of an interesting haul here. So let's get going. Okay, first up is this Replica MAISON Margiela Soul of the Forest. This one has been discontinued, so it's kind of hard to find a good price on it. But I found one on Macari, and this was a total bind buy as well. Decant samples were way too expensive, so I figured by the time I bought this and I could just resell it, and I would pretty much pay for the sample itself. So I just went this route with it on. And I had done a lot of research, and I kind of been into this kind of fragrance, so I was pretty confident I would like it. And I do. Just a spoiler alert, I like it a lot. So it's really nice. I don't think most people are going to share my taste on this one. Most of you guys probably won't like this one nowhere near as much as I do. So yeah, you guys might even think it's terrible, some of you guys. This is really specific to my taste and what I've been into lately for this kind of scent DNA. So, you know, probably want to disregard my score on this one, but you know, this is my channel, my score, so this is what I think of this one. So the top notes are blackcurrant, moss, and pimento. Middle notes are balsam fir, ladamum, and maple sap. The base is Atlas cedar, incense, and patchouli. The beginning, you pick up this blackcurrant and moss that kind of give off like a slight Venice vibe. You kind of get that in your head a little bit, but then as it dries down, it's real spicy, woodsy, like a dank green, wet moss with some pine mixed in. Great performance. You do really feel like you're in the middle of like a dark, wet forest. I feel like this one tells a good story, and I love that when a fragrance does that. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I really think there's a really nice art of perfumery going on to creating this fragrance. Next up is LATTAFA Atlas. It's inspired by Ordo Parisi Mega Mari. This one's been getting quite a bit of hype online, which is a little surprising to me because of the scent DNA. I didn't think that many people were into Mega Mari, and I've just got into it a lot this summer. Last couple of summers I had clones of it and I just didn't even hardly wear them. I didn't like it too much, but for some reason that changed this. I guess my nose has developed or something, but I guess your taste changes as you go along. But anyways, it's got top notes of salt, lemon, and aquatics. And then in the mid you got Divana, which is like a green note, and iris. At the base is ambergris, oak moss, and sandalwood. Yeah, it's just got that seaweed, oceanic ambergris vibe. Great performance of this one too. I'm sure you've heard that online if you've heard anything about this one. And pretty much every Mega Mari clone I've got all has really good performance. Something about this scent DNA that can really get this thing to perform. And this is another one. You guys probably are not going to feel the same way on this one. Probably not going to like this nowhere near as much as I do because it's just sort of a specific taste to me too. And the only reason I say all that's because I don't want to steer you guys wrong. You know, I give it this high scores and you guys go out and buy it. It's sort of a challenging scent DNA, I guess, for a lot of people. But anyways, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Love this clone of Mega Mari. All right, I bought a 5 milliliter decant of a new Kenzo release. It's Kenzo HOMME Santal Marin. Got it over from Juan at Fat Boy Fragrances. You got this one pretty quick. So it's got aquatic sea notes, lavender, and woods. So right away you pick up that familiar Kenzo HOMME DNA. But you pick up a little more amped up salt and lavender in the beginning, and then as it dries down you get a lot more like a smoky woods than the original. I think that's kind of the direction I took this, the smoky woods. And I'd say it's kind of like the 2022 Parfum, which is my favorite, but you're just switching out the leather with smoky woods. And I have the rest of the whole line, so I'll probably end up getting this one eventually too. And it's over at News Parfum over in Europe, I think specifically France, for $83 right now. I don't think I'm going to pick it up quite yet. I'm just going to kind of wait because summer's about over and I'm getting kind of excited for fall fragrances now, but I'll probably end up with this one eventually. I'm just a sucker for this scent DNA. So I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. It's sort of a bit of a challenging scent DNA. So if you haven't tried any of the Kenzo line, this could be a little bit challenging for you. It's a different kind of aquatic, and that's one of the things I like about it so much. And this one might be another example of one you guys wouldn't rate as high as I do. Exceptional Because You Are is a really rare niche fragrance that Fragrance Net gave me as a sample of it with my order. I think it's because I'm like such a special VIP customer, and I got this, this huge YouTube channel. That's probably why they gave it to me. It's got notes of citruses, melon, violet leaf, pineapple, mint, and woods. It really tells a great story, kind of like being outside on a warm summer day. Really nice, bright citruses. Makes you want to just drink this stuff. It's got a very realistic fruit accords too. Kind of like you're cutting up a like a fruit salad, and you're right there over the cutting board, just smelling these fruits. And these super realistic wood accords too. And as the name implies, these things are exceptional. These wood scents that they put in this thing, and it's definitely showcasing what the art of perfumery is all about. Yeah, just kidding. This stuff is silly, boring, terrible performance, no artistry going on at all. And they've been giving away these samples for as far back as I can remember. I'm thinking at least 20 years. Yeah, they must just have like tubs full of this stuff. And for decades, they must have had tubs full of this stuff, just because I'm sure Fragrance.net has done a bunch of orders over the years. And I think I've got this with every order. So I'll give this one a 2 out of 10. Okay, so in conclusion, I really enjoyed this oddball assortment of fragrances. Really like these all a lot, except for the one that was, you know, named Exceptional. Didn't care for that one, and I joke about that one because it's really a joke. So if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and comment. That helps my algorithm, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch.